Shanti Stupa is situated on Changspa Hill at a height of almost 14,000 feet. It is the highest point in the Leh area and gives a perfect bird's eye view of the entire city. Built in 1991 by Japanese and Ladakhi Buddhists as a symbol of peace and universal harmony and to commemorate 2,500 years of Buddhism, the stupa is a major tourist attraction.
So what next?
We'll go around Leh town and I'll show you my old school.
Oh, you studied here?
Yes, for 2 years.
So I'm sure you know lots of people since then, out here.
Not really, because I've changed 14 schools and I've ended up keeping in touch with so many of my friends.
But what I feel is that childhood friends are no one else will replace. Those best friends, and those
Yes, BFF.
BFF and fast friends.
There was a girl called Padma. She was a Ladakhi girl. She had light eyes and a very prominent jawline.
And you didn't try and meet her, nothing. All these years that you've been coming here, Gul.
Just one of those things.
Let's go and look for her.
Kahan yaar, Swati?
Why not?
How? Have you seen the size of this?
It's just this. And we are out on an adventure. What bigger adventure than finding somebody?
But Swati was relentless and insisted we find Padma. I knew it was highly improbable, if not impossible, to find someone after such a long time. But Swati had been indulging me all along. I thought it wouldn't hurt to indulge her just this once. So I called up my friend, Mr. Wangchuk.
Hello? Mr. Wangchuk.
Maybe in Delhi, Manali, Calcutta. Jule! We spent the day indulging in tourist activities for a change. I took Swati around town. She shopped for local memorabilia and we had our first relaxing meal of the trip so far. Your friend Mr. Wangchuk hasn't called. I think that was a shot in the dark. Needle in a haystack.
So at least we tried, no? We took a chance, it didn't work out.
Chalo.
That's life, right?
We're off tomorrow. We go to Khardungla and we... Hello? I'm good, Mr. Wangchuk. How are you? Same Padma. Kiwi Leh wali Padma.
There you go.
88, 89 se.
A needle in haystack.
Wow.
What was that? Tell me.
Thank you, Mr. Wangchuk.
I told you.
Hello, Padma. Yes. How are you? कैसे हो आप? ठीक. आप तो सेम दिखते हो. जब स्कूल में थी मैं आपसे छोटी थी. आपको याद है? आप सबसे लंबे थे क्लास में.
मैं बुढ़ी हो गई.
She's a traveler. And this was so different for her. She just said she's never felt this before. So I'm glad I could do it and it worked.
ये वांगचुक जी नहीं होते तो हम नहीं मिल पाते. स्वाति का आइडिया था.
अच्छा.
She said कि आपका फ्रेंड है यहाँ पे. Why don't you try and meet? आपका नाम मुझे कुछ रह जाता है ना कि कोई कारण होता है कि आपको किसी का नाम याद रहता है.
मुझे बिल्कुल याद है. बोलो ये डिम्पल भी याद है मुझे.
I don't know. I just remembered my childhood friends because even I went to a boarding school. So looking at the two of them, I was imagining my own friends, and that's why I was getting a little emotional.
गुड़गुड़ चाय.
गुड़ चाय.
Oh, 1 rupee का 10 orange toffees मिलता था.
And as far as Facebook and this whole virtual friendship is concerned, it doesn't really exist in the real world. I mean, it's 1 out of 100 that you will really meet in real life and click. Like I said, childhood friends are unmatchable.
Thank you so much. Can you take a JPEG for us, please? I don't think I would have ever made the move proactively. Thank you. I'm definitely going to repay you.
Repay me.
Yes.
How?
Normally, a trip as far into the Nubra Valley as Hundar needs a night halt. However, since we were on a tight schedule, we planned to do a day trip. Khardungla Pass is about 40 kilometers from Leh, and at 18,400 feet, most record books call it the highest motorable pass in the world.
Actually, this time, the roads have been so good that even Barlacha didn't feel bad. And Taglagla felt great actually.
Yeah.
Apart from having immense geographical importance as it connects the Indus Valley to the Nubra and Shyok valleys, Khardungla has historical importance as it lies on the ancient Silk Route from Leh to Khasgar in Central Asia. As many as 10,000 horses plied this route annually. The traditional trade caravan carried silk across this east-west highway, hence giving it the name the Silk Route.
The thing with driving in snow is, especially the kind that we're on, is that there's a possibility you can lose traction. And if it looks like we're losing traction, we're going to shift to four-wheel high. So all the four wheels have power and greater traction. And only if it looks like we're still losing traction, we will need to put snow chains so that the power that the wheels are getting is augmented by additional grip which the snow chains will provide. And of course, there's no overtaking ever in these conditions. It's really coming down heavy, Swati. You've really and we are losing a bit of traction. A bit.